Hello friends, 883 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In the southern war zone on Kherson front, counterattacks from both the sides, though limited, but with heavy uses of drones and artillery continuing. On Zaporizhia front, Rabotin-Verbov direction, positional battle continues, no changes, and similar situation by and large in Remivki salient towards Staromayorsky and Urozhain. In east on Marinka front, towards Yuzhno-Donetsk and Ugledar direction, Russian army is using motorcycle groups with support of armored vehicles and made good gains towards Ugledar-Konstantinivka highway, and also it reached towards southern edge of Konstantinivka by advancing almost 500 meters, though with losses. Krasnogorovka, despite Russians making advances, Ukrainians still hold some position in the northern part of the village. Avdiivka front. After taking over progress, Russian army advanced west of the village, making gains of almost 200 meters. They have also entered village Volchy and now hold almost 50% of this area, while making gains towards Yevzhenivka as well. It extended its area of control zone around Lozuvatsky direction from west and southwest directions. As for information, though not fully confirmed, Nevelsky first has almost fallen. Toretsk direction, Russians made gains almost 100 meters in Newer and 200 meters between Yurivka and Alexandropol. It also moved inside southern Toretsk 100 meters and another 100 meters towards Zalizny. The fight is on towards Duzba, where Russians made some small gains. Bakhmut Chasiv, nothing towards the southern flank of Bakhmut, neither towards eastern part of Chasiv. However, Russians are continuously gaining momentum towards north of Kalinivka and in last 24 hours advanced 200 meters. North of Soledar, that is Seversk region, no changes, positional battle continuing. Northeast Ukraine, Russians advanced west of Pishanoe and now it is only 6 kilometers from Oskil river. It further expanded its position near Nevelskoye and Makiivka. No changes towards Lyman or Kremina direction. North Kharkov, that is towards Slobozansky direction, Russians have taken over full control now over Glaibok, and as far as Vovchansk is concerned, counterattacks from both the sides continuing. ISW in its report says that Russians have made gains north of Kharkov city as well as near Avdiivka. Interdiction missions on second day, Russian army launched UAVs and struck Ukraine in deep, like in Odisha, towards Romanian border, Chernihiv, Kiev, Zhytomyr, Kharkov and Sumy, while Ukrainians launched dozens of UAVs, more than 50, in Kursk, Belgorod, and also used HIMARS MLRS at various Russian positions. Palestine Israel Middle East situation is as before. In the meantime, Netanyahu faced considerable opposition in his address in joint session of US Congress, inside as well as outside. Ukrainian Army Chief General Syrsky has said that Russian army has significantly increased its manpower and material, and probably that's the reason why they are losing almost on all the front lines. Nonetheless, as far as Ukrainian UAVs are concerned, at least in numbers, seem to be ahead of that of Russians and causing big headache to the Russian army as well as civilian infrastructures, causing big damages, not in general term but however at various other places. There is a fresh agreement between Saudi Arabia and Yemen. As per that, the Saudi Arabia's sanctions over Yemeni's bank have ceased, And also there is resumption of Yemen Airlines twice a day between the two countries. And Saudi Arabia has finally agreed that there will be no stays through for IDF warplanes over its airspace. And Yemen harbor over Al Hodeidah is again operational within 2 to 3 days after it was bombed by Israeli Air Force, and huge damages were reported. And finally, Foreign Minister of Ukraine, while in China, has said that his country is ready to talk peace with Russia if the latter agrees. Wonder if it is his personal view or that of Ukraine, agreed by Pentagon and other NATO countries. I doubt very much. Well, that brings an end to my talk for the day, friends. See you tomorrow, little earlier. Thank you.